John Rule, what day is it?
8/8/16.
2016, you say. Wow, well, it's getting to be about fall.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what pictures we have from Fayetteville, Arkansas.
The faintest hint of fall. Looks like a milkweed.
Swamp milkweed.
Yep.
There it is, a close-up. I don't crop enough pictures. I'm too lazy. And here's a crop of the Lycopus plant.
Wow,
and you see how the flowers grow up the stem?
Right, I do.
A whole bunch of them
Straight
grow
out
up there.
yeah.
Here you can see it. Looking across the pond at Baum Stadium toward those new apartments, it destroyed a whole bunch of prairie out there.
Right, I remember.
Anyway, this is the
bumblebee.
yeah,
And the
Hertella, Asclepias Hertella milkweed.
Right.
And this is from. Okay, here's
red
the
top.
Yeah, red top panicum. See the tiny stems out there. You can
They are very tiny.
Panic grass family.
Right.
From tiny little stems that often look twisted.
Right.
Weird. This, you recognize this
Beatrice or?
Yes, it's a
Blazing Star.
Yeah, this is Beatrice aspera. Aspera.
I see.
It's not like the one we've been featuring the last few weeks that are gaudier than these and have thick flowers on the stem. But they call all of them blazing star, a lot of people do. So, and that's a little skipper on that aspera.
Yeah, right.
And I made several of those. I probably made 25 of those. But I had to choose them quick. I might have had a better one. Anyway, you can see his wings open on that little skipper. And so a lot of things love these wildflowers and depend on these wildflowers for their existence. And we got some kind of
Rudbeckia or?
Yes, sir. I believe it's a Rudbeckia family, and they get called coneflowers too. See the flowers there like any kind of little legume, little something in the pea family, and there's this thing that's head high. That's in a state that's growing up in amongst that big blue stem grass.
Right.
But the stem you see crossing in my hand with it, that's a little blue stem.
I see.
Stem, which is smaller than the big blue stem, doesn't get as tall, and it's not as showy. But anyway, can you see any wasp?
A clear-winged critter in the
yeah, the
goldenrod.
There. And those guys, I wish I could show 1,000 pictures every week. Faith Strahan was a presenter, a young lady who's a junior in high school, I believe. She she went to D.C. with the climate lobby. Now, this is a street about to be a street, I think. It's been an alley for all these decades, but we're looking east into a stormy evening.
Oh, from Hill Street?
From Hill, And they're going to pave it. Anyway, this is lobelia, the great blue lobelia.
Beautiful.
And got pretty close to it, trying to show the tails. And it's the one that's, considered gaudy and most popular with people for putting in their gardens. And there we jump to the Lonicera sempervirens, and it's only berry growing out there. The birds eat the seeds off these things before you can save one. I never seem to be able to find one to plant.
Sempervirens, yeah.
And that's the...
That's the name to me.
Yeah. And that's great blue lobelia, really close up. I did crop that one.
Right.
And last week we had some of these.
Senna?
Senna mandicular. Marylandica. It's from Maryland, that's why.
Right.
And that's
a basket flower.
And it's the one growing in front of the peace mound on World Peace Wetland Prairie.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you see the background there?
Behind.
Well, I was just surprised to find it this morning. There, you can see it up there. And
that's great.
this year there's you'll see blooms of the other things there too. Lily Hughes. You met her at the senior center when you've been over there in past years.
Yeah.
She's passed away, and her family came here. See you. John Rule, some more flowers from Fayetteville, and it's the 8th
and 16th.
Okay, let's see what we got on here. Okay, you recognize that robber?
Robber fly, yes, I recognize the general group.
If you make a picture that close, you can see a little shiny thing in his mouth. He's eating.
Yes, I see something.
A pretty little flower fly.
Yeah.
And when they're eating one of those, if you don't get too close, you can make pictures for an hour.
They're busy.
Till he gets done with that treat.
Right.
Anyway, this is a little house on South Street in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And somebody owns it, apparently a new buyer or something, and they want to rezone it.
I see.
So they can make it even an uglier street with.
And this is a fog fruit.
Fog fruit, uh-huh.
Strange little flower.
It is, and it is tiny. And I'm lucky when I get one that's clear, much less. What do you call that?
My goodness. I don't know.
Well, see, it's growing wild. I'm not claiming it's a native wildflower.
I've never seen that.
I'm claiming, just saying it's growing in that ditch with fog fruit, you know, wet place.
I know I've never seen it.
I don't think I have to either.
Or fog fruit.
Uh-huh. That's a wonderful little plant to have. And every time somebody mows a ditch, or even worse, dredges a ditch in town, they take out a bunch of these little tiny, beautiful things that grow in that water and keep it clean. And
Right. This is the
Coreopsis.
Coreopsis.
Uh-huh. Not very good pictures. It grows in the water quite often like this, too. It's along a ditch in this case. It grows on dry hillsides.
Right.
You know, people plant it everywhere. And that's a basket
flower again.
And it's in a different place than you usually see. But
they're certainly beautiful, more basket flowers.
And let's see, we're going to see, well, some of these are almost hidden on 15th Street because they've worked the dirt over and pushed them down so the seeds are all going to fall in the creek.
Well, that's a great tiger swallowtail shot, both of them. Well, they're on the phlox.
Right there in my front yard.
The phlox, yeah.
There are other places too, but they sure love that phlox. And the black, dark-colored swallowtails used it
I
a week ago.
watched dark-colored ones working it this morning at my friend's place.
Well, it's time to see your butterflies because they won't be here but another couple of months.
No.
And they are on the move and active, and they hate it to rain because you can't move much. And
that's a small passion flower.
Yes, sir.
Vine.
That's a Flora lutea, and just a different shot. I make so many shots of those every chance I get.
Milkweed again.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
That's a shot we saw in the first segment.
Right.
And I liked it because I'd already cropped it. So here's one I think I showed last week too. That's the 5-petal.
Or 5-petal.
Water-dwelling. Go ahead and look at our things here, though. We got several different dragonflies.
Dragonflies.
That one's kind of got a blue tail.
Clear wing with a blue abdomen. And that's the many-spotted one, which I think must be have 16 spots on its wing.
Yeah, that's a beauty, and that's with the blue and white.
That's the white tail.
Washed out color on it. And now you see a green tail and body there. Green and black stripes on the tail. And
I missed him because...
Well, he's right in the middle. That was where we
pick him out.
Yeah. And this is...
It's
Illinois bundle flower, and that bundle is where the seeds are. Those parts, those are
it looks like
seeds.
A bundle, all right.
Bundle of seeds. Illinois bundle flower.
And
ironweed.
And this is some kind of blazing star?
No, that was ironweed.
Okay.
And this
ironweed, right.
Okay. See how that dirt's been put up there?
And there's your little ringneck snake.
Yeah, I don't know what to call those. I need to. I think I looked them up 5 years ago or sometime, and I haven't lately. Okay, this out at 112 Drive-In, and
is that milkweed?
Yeah, that's Asclepias hirtella. Really beautiful ones there.
Yeah, right.
Okay, until next time.
Until next time, folks.
Do your part. Help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See you. Bye.
Amen.